Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is Unscripted. I am Thee Jones, Uncle Thee, whatever you want to call me. It's going down. It's all the same. This is season 3, episode 4. Y'all, we made it. We made it to the summertime. This is June, and man, it has been hot. It has really been hot. About as hot as these episodes been. So if y'all been missing it, y'all need to go back and check some of these past episodes we've been putting out. It's been fire. So if you've been missing it, you need to check it out. Another thing, Juneteenth. Juneteenth was on fire. And for those that don't know about Juneteenth, you better get hip to it. You better do your research, do your history. It's one of the best times in history, but it hasn't been having the exposure that it should have. I want to thank Miss Opal for doing what she has been doing to bring Juneteenth to the light, to bring it to America to where, hey, we really, really get the recognition that it deserves. I'm so glad that it's a holiday, and it's supposed to be a national holiday, but to me, it ain't really going down like a national holiday should. There should be a national holiday all the way across the board for everybody. You know what I'm saying? And it shouldn't be where you just work half a day and then you get the rest of the day out. No, it should be everybody gets paid that day, everybody is off that day. It should be recognized as if it was the 4th of July, as if it was Labor Day. You know what I'm saying? That's what I call a national holiday. But anyway, let me move on. Speaking of June 19th, City of Dreams just dropped. Check it out. It's now available on Amazon and it's going to be available on some other platforms too. Y'all just stay tuned. I told y'all it was going down. I ain't lie to y'all. It is going down and it's down now. You can go buy your copy right now. When was the last time y'all even read a book? That's what I thought. If it's been that long to where you can't even remember the title of a book you've read, you better check this one out. This might be one that you want to get. And you know what? I'm gonna put it like this. I'm not like that old boy cat that said he's read 1,000 documentaries, he's read over 1,000 books. Not me. I'm not that guy. I'm really not. I've read a few, but nowhere near 1,000. So if you're like me, where damn near novel. There's 300 and some pages. If it doesn't keep your memory, if it doesn't keep you active, it doesn't keep your attention going, well, then this is the book for you. It's less than 100 pages. It's not like it's 50 chapters to it. It may be no more than 10 chapters, if that. It's a short story, but it gets down to the point. It's a spiritual self-help book. Fellas, you need to get it. I guarantee you it will change the way you feel about your woman. Trust me, it will. Ladies, you need to get it so you will know your worth. In fact, you can get it and give it to your man. Give it to your sons. Men, we need to get this book. Y'all, we really do. But we're gonna go off into that at another time. But in the meantime, it's something I want to go into. A couple of weeks ago, I shared a little something with y'all. I was out on a lunch date, and me and a couple of friends, and there was an incident where a young lady's toddler got loose and came up missing. It was real brief. It didn't make it on the news or anything like that, so it's not like it was just a huge issue, but it could have been. It came real close to going down, and if it had have, it would have been the young lady's fault. Some of y'all told me by email, uh, say, you was wrong. You should have stayed out of that. There was none of your business, and you didn't have to get on that young girl like you did. Well, to the few of y'all who said that, I think y'all out y'all damn mind. The reason why is that's the reason why some of these kids come up missing. People don't want to say nothing. People see stuff, but they don't want to say nothing about it. Okay? That's why, when the mother wasn't paying attention to her child and the grandmother wasn't paying attention, Somebody got to intervene and say something. Like, hey, excuse me, is that your little girl? She with y'all? Something. What if I hadn't said nothing and the girl had made it all the way outside and somebody was to pick up the little girl and take off with her? Then what? So that's what I'm saying. Hey, there's so many scenarios going around. There's so many things about what you should have done, you shouldn't have done. Well, hey, if you in that position, I hope you do the right thing. Because guess what? I felt I did the right thing. And this ain't no little girl we talking about. If you're old enough to have a child and to be raising a child, well, then you're a young lady. That's in my book. That's in my opinion. And my thing is this, young ladies, like I said in the previous episode in the short that I put out, I'm not knocking y'all. I love y'all. I know y'all have a hard time. I know it's not easy being a single mother. It's not. That's the hardest job in the world. But you signed up for that job. You got that job for the rest of that child's life. Period. Ain't no such thing as vacation time. Ain't no such thing as PTO time. You're always going to be a parent, no matter what. You chose to have that child take care of that child. Don't lean too far on others to take care of her. Now, I know, hey, be you blessed if you have the man in the life, if he's still around, if he hadn't punked out and ran out. You blessed if you have a mother that's there to help you raise your child, a sister, auntie, close friend, cousin, whoever. If you got somebody there to help you raise this child, don't act a fool and run them away. Don't do that. Excuse me. I've seen that too many times. You know, they didn't have this child. You the one laid down and had this child. So don't get mad at them if just because you snap your fingers, hey, I need you to watch my child. And they tell you, well, I can't, I gotta work, or I can't, I got plans. Then you want to get mad at them and say, hey, you doing this by yourself. You ain't getting no help. You ain't getting no time out. Hey, I'm sorry, that's the way it goes. That's the way it goes, you know. Be thankful that you do have the help. Now, for those that don't have help, that's actually doing it by themselves, my heart goes out to you because that's a hard ass job. It really is. I understand and I feel you. But for those that do have help and you steady disrespecting, talking crazy to your mom, talking crazy to your sister, your auntie, whoever, you ought to be ashamed of yourself and you need to get your attitude straight. Because if they wasn't there and if they wasn't in the picture, you really, really have a hard time. You think you got it hard now, you got help. You ain't got it hard. I've seen a lot of women that have it hard, that have nobody to help them. Nobody, no family that's around that's willing to help. Okay. Them women right there, they gotta struggle. The women right there, they need that extra time off. So I mean, hey, I understand. I understand, and I feel for y'all too. You know, because it takes two. But you know, a lot of times you got these sperm donors that's just running around, you know, and don't let me get started on that because y'all know how I feel when it comes to that. Anyway, Juneteenth. Wonderful day, beautiful events all around the city, Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas, the whole United States. I love it. I love it. I love it. I can't wait for more of it. Also, like I said, City of Dreams dropped. Go get that. I'm going to jump right into a letter that I've gotten that kind of has something to do with this episode what we're talking about. So y'all let me know. And I want y'all to be active too. Right into the show if you got anything you want to say, you got any comments you want to put out, I understand. That's fine. I had no problem with that. That's what I want. We want to hear this. We want to hear this. First of all, another announcement I want to make too. We are coming to your city pretty soon, especially in the DFW area. We just don't know where we're gonna come yet. We've been having a whole bunch of scheduling issues that's been going down, to where it's hard to put everybody together at the same time. You got vacations, you got other opportunities, other engagements, that's been popping up. A lot of people have been asking, hey, when are you going to do a book signing? I'm like, well, the book just dropped, so I want to give it a little time. So probably in August, we're going to set a date. But stay on this here right here. Subscribe. Please subscribe. You subscribe, you know what's going on. You know what's going down. You know what I'm saying? And also, hit me up. Y'all know my email address. You can catch me at 𝐇𝐎𝐎72 at Gmail. You catch me at 𝐇𝐎 on Facebook. You catch me at 𝐶TheJones. That's on that Twitter. You can also catch me on Instagram. I finally signed on to Instagram, y'all, but I did it for the podcast. That's really the only reason why I signed on to Instagram. But I'm on there. Y'all hit me up. Y'all follow me. I'll follow y'all. You know what I'm saying? We're going to help each other. We're going to go to the top. That's where we headed. I am 𝐇𝐎. Once again, that's it. That Instagram. And I'm also on TikTok too. Same thing. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate the love y'all been showing, and we're gonna do something this summer. It's gonna be really big. It's gonna be really big, and we're gonna pop it off. And like I said, ladies, I'm sorry if I've offended anybody. That's just the way I feel. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is till it ain't. So far, that's how it going down. So I'm getting ready to read a real quick letter to Uncle D. And y'all tell me what y'all think. Tell me what y'all think. Okay, let me see where's my stuff here. Hey, how are you? Been a while since you've been on the show. Been missing you. Hey, I've been missing y'all too. But like I said, we getting better at this. We're gonna get much better. We're gonna be more consistent. Y'all just give us a little time. Let me go back to this. Hey, let me skip on down. How are you? How you been? I missed y'all. Glad you're finally back up. Be more, yes, we're gonna be more consistent. I just said that. I have a quick question for you. Me and my boyfriend been together for the past 5 years. Everything seems to be going fine. However, we're having a lot of interference with his mom and my dad. Them two have been, oh, I can't hardly read this. Them two have been bumping heads from day one. They're always trying to get us to break up. There's too much interference, and I am tired of it. And I'm expecting a baby. Oh, well, congratulations on that. She's 6 weeks pregnant, and they haven't told neither one of the parents yet. When should we do this? Should we go ahead and wait a little bit longer? He says he's going to marry me, but he hasn't proposed yet. Okay, hold on. What's t- I'm already lost. I'm already lost because for one, are you even worried or you even care about what his mom has to say about you and what your dad has to say about him? What's the deal why they don't like neither one of y'all? Are y'all moving too fast or what? Sometimes you kind of got to slow it down and you kind of got to listen and see what's going on. Like it's like I always say, outside looking in. Maybe they see something that y'all don't see. Or y'all moving too fast. How long have y'all known each other? So on and so forth. I'm gonna read a little bit deeper in this, and this is probably gonna tell me the answers that I've been looking for. Let me see. Oh, I was right. I was right. I should have kept on reading. Okay. It says they've been knowing each other, it said for 5 years, but they're starting to get together. Okay, well, y'all know each other for 5 years, and now y'all are getting together in a relationship. Okay, got that. Uh, And then, oh, that don't sound right. That don't sound right. Okay, this is what the problem is. This is what the problem is. The man or this young guy that you're seeing that you're having a baby by, the reason why y'all been knowing each other is because your cousin used to talk to him. In fact, your cousin was married to him. That's why y'all know each other for the last 5 years. And another thing, now I see why. Now I see why your his mom has a problem with you. And I see why your dad has a problem with him. Because it would be a problem. Why are you dating your or messing around about to have a baby by your cousin's man or your cousin's ex-man? Come on now. Both of y'all know y'all wrong for that. Both of y'all know y'all wrong for that. Come on now. I mean, Uncle Thee shouldn't have to tell you this. You know, Yeah. And all the people in the world, y'all had to mess with each other. He couldn't find somebody else. You couldn't find nobody else. What is your cousin gonna think about this when she finds out you're pregnant? You're 6 weeks pregnant by her ex-man. Is she gonna care? Is she gonna be upset with you? Is she gonna be upset with him? I don't know. I don't know. But it just don't make sense. It's not a smart move. I mean, what's done is done. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have already made, this thing happen. Y'all have already crossed that bridge, you know. He know better. You know better. Why y'all did it, I don't know. Maybe y'all was drunk that night or whatever. But you ain't said nothing about y'all in a relationship. But you talking about marriage. Why should he marry you? He ain't even marry the kid. He ain't even marry your cousin. When he was messing with your cousin, he ain't marry her. So you think he gonna marry you? Baby, listen. Uncle Thee ain't gonna tell you nothing that's gonna hurt you. I'm gonna tell you something that's right. I'm gonna tell you something that's real. Okay? I don't know, old boy, you know, but for me, just listening and just from what I read, if I was you, I wouldn't be waiting on the wedding bells right now. Don't do it. Stop. Put a hold on it. You ain't got no business messing with your cousin's ex. That's off limits. Off limits. Especially if they've been rocking for 5 years. Okay, he just about kind of like family. All right. And then now you have a baby by him, but you didn't say nothing about if your cousin's already had a baby by him. That's going, you know how awkward that's going to be? Think about it. But you ain't going to think about it because you probably at the mindset right now to where it doesn't matter. You don't care because you in love with your cousin's ex. Come on now. We got to get better, young ladies. We got to make better decisions. Young men, we got to make better decisions than this. We really have to, because it's not just y'all two that's affected by it. The whole family gonna be affected by it now. That's why his mama don't like you. Your dad don't like him. That's why. So don't act like you didn't know why what was going on. You just didn't understand. You just right in the middle, Miss Innocent. Baby, you ain't no angel. You right there, caught up in the middle because you started this right along with old boy. Both of y'all wrong. Y'all need to be checked. But you know what? Hey, it is what it is. Like I said, hey, y'all, that's y'all's life. Y'all do what y'all want to do with it. But just from now on, please try to make better decisions than what you're making because it's not just affecting you. This is affecting your whole family. If it hasn't, it will. I guarantee you. Once you announce you pregnant, and you pregnant by old boy, I guarantee you, it's gonna be an effect. The family gonna be affected by it. Your cousin gonna have some words for you. It's getting ready to go down. But like I said, I'm not saying I don't want no violence or nothing like that. I'm not pushing for that. I'm all against that. Y'all can speak it out, y'all can talk it out, but y'all ain't gotta be biasing over this. All that is past due. You know what I'm saying? It ain't even necessary. You got a little baby that you got to think about, be concerned with because if old boy didn't marry the cousin, he probably ain't gonna marry you either. So I hope you didn't have that as one of your top layers as far as expectations you have. Because with this clown you dealing with, your expectations should be probably down here right now. I'm just telling you, baby. I'm just telling you. But like I said, hey, wish y'all the best. Hopefully everything works out good for y'all. But anyway, I'm finna close this one out. Y'all check out the next episode that's getting ready to go down. Man, it just keeps getting hotter and hotter. And I'm just not talking just because it's hot outside. I'm talking about because we get ready to go on to episode 5 coming up next. You know, y'all keep rocking with us. Also, tell somebody about us. You know what I'm saying? We coming to the city and we gonna be in the building. We gonna be in the building. Unscripted. I'm Thee Jones. Y'all know how it go down. You know what I'm saying? Hey, peace, love, love yourself, because nobody can love you the way you love yourself. You know what I'm saying? So keep that in mind. You can be whatever you want to be. Don't let nobody talk you out of it. Too many haters out here. Thank the haters. Be glad there's haters. Let the haters motivate you. You know what I'm saying? Let them motivate you. Let them hate. Don't worry about it. Because God's got a plan for you. Peace.